I want to show you how I go about cutting $1,500 worth of grass a day whenever we're out mowing. Coincidentally, look what just happened while we were out servicing this lawn that I was just shooting some mow footage. Look at what this guy says whenever he walks up to me.
You're the boss, right?
How can I help you?
I said, you're the boss, right?
What's that?
You're the boss,
Yeah.
right? Do you have any business cards?
I do. Let me get you one real quick.
I'm doing the same kind of thing around here. I'm doing it, small scale. And I might have to get out of it.
Okay.
I've got some really good customers. I'll try to find somebody. Hook them up with it. I've watched you guys. You got a really good operation. You've been outside your guys between 12 minutes to 18 minutes doing that yard.
That's right.
And I've seen one guy do. I mean, these other guys dragging their tail. You guys really got it down pat.
Man, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
So those guys work for you?
Yeah.
I was telling my wife, if you did 4 of them, because I know what she's paying you, I said if they'd work.
That's right.
And you got some really good people.
Yes, sir. We really try to make sure we can go into the neighborhood and do a bunch of lawns. It doesn't make sense unless we do that.
Right,
Yes, sir.
It.
Nice to meet you, sir. Yes, sir. Hey guys, if you enjoy these videos at all, please don't forget to hit the like button. It goes a long way in showing your appreciation for the time spent for the videos. Thanks so much. Let me turn this thing around. So, well, that just goes to prove my point. That was not scripted in any way. It's just a guy that walked up. I was like, hey man, y'all do these really fast and y'all do a bunch of them. And your crew does too. I know. I know. Man, I say it till I'm blue in the face, man, and I feel like I've got a following of people that listen to me. And there's a lot of people that just don't. Hey, this is what I do, and this is what works for me. You can copy it. You can copy exactly what I do. If I'm trying to have a big mow day on our schedule, then there's 2 things that need to happen. The first thing is the price has to be right for the lawns, okay? I've recently done a video on how you go about tracking your per man hour rate on the lawns and how you can go about looking for those lawns who are the best performers and why it's important to double down on those lawns and to look for more types of those lawns to add to your schedule. But assuming that the price is right on the lawns, okay, we've got that checked off the list. Let's assume that you got that checked off the list. The other bottleneck to have a big mow day is volume. You have to be able to do volume. So I think, what is the answer for increasing volume during the day? And of course, that answer is route density. But the follow-up question is how do you do that? Like, how do you mow 30 lawns in a day? How do you do that? If I look down at our route sheet for the day and I see that we got an hour and a half of drive time, like what are we doing? Like not only am I paying for an hour and a half of just non-billable drive time, I'm also losing out on an hour and a half of mowing. Think about that. I'm getting double slammed. I'm paying for non-billable time, and I'm losing that time altogether and not being able to add mowing work to the schedule. So I think to myself, what do we have to do to get rid of as much driving time as possible and increase our volume throughout the day as much as possible? Nothing else matters other than price and volume. So every bit of my energy, whenever I'm looking at marketing to lawns, I'm looking at picking up lawns on our schedule, it is, well, of course, the price right, but does this help our volume during the day? So then you ask, how do you increase volume? Well, I'm going to show you how in this video. This is crazy, man. I'm giving away the good stuff. Like, this is good. I might be putting 50 grand extra in somebody's pocket with this video right here. I'm sorry, I'm just that confident about it. I've seen it work in my business. This is a lawn that I just got, and I see the neighbor's lawn needs to be done. Here's how I go about targeting this neighbor. All right, this was the call we just got. So I'm gonna just finish up this lawn. There's actually a big hill right here. But you see this lawn right here, it's been 3 weeks since this thing's been cut. So either they don't enjoy doing their lawn, or their lawn care provider is just sporadic or not doing a good job, frankly. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. So why in the world would I not put a 5 around right here? Okay, these are the types of lawns we want. What do you see here? There's no sidewalk, man. There's no corner lots. These are inline lots. This lawn is going to get a flyer with the price on it, with a handwritten note from me, and I'm gonna send it to them about once a month until they get so fed up they're gonna call me and say, hey man, stop putting that crap in my mailbox, or stop putting that crap in my door slot. This neighborhood says no soliciting. Oh well, it's the way I feel about it. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. We're running low, running low. Should I show y'all this? I don't know if I should show y'all this one. This is I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. I'll be good to you. That number is probably closer to 250 neighbors use and love us. But here's the front of it. This is the back. And I'm going to attach a note to it. Let's write them a note. Let's write them a little love letter. Y'all, this is so freaking good. Like, if you're watching this video, dude, this is it, man. Like, for all the other people out there watching mowing tall grass videos, they ain't figuring this stuff out. This is it. You lucked out, man. You got the video. All right, so what I'm gonna write on this card is something like, we are doing your neighbor such and such's lawn. I'm gonna put her name on it, because neighbors talk, and that's called social proof. If you don't know what that is, you need to look it up. And I'm going to tell them the price for us to do your lawn will be $49, and we are in your neighborhood every Monday. Hey man, we're not trying to do everything with this card, okay? We're not trying to make the whole, we just want them to go to the website. Just go to the website. If you go to the website, I got you. If you're interested in lawn service and you go to the website, I got you. All right, let's go put this in their door slot. Okay, that is literally the lowest cost thing you can do to build route density, all right? That's it. That's the lowest cost thing, all right? The second thing is having your truck wrapped, okay? And now this might be $1,500 to do this, but look, man, if you get one lawn off of a truck wrap that's beside the lawn you're already doing, that wrap pays for itself, all right? And I cannot tell you, like, how many lawn care guys I see that don't have any type of signage on their vehicle at all. So, like, if a neighbor, like, looks out across the street and they're like, oh my God, I don't want to do my lawn. I want this lawn guy to do it. Dude, a lot of times they don't make that effort to come out and talk to the lawn guy. They don't know anything about you, man. It's just so much easier for them to look at your truck and then go like little secretly look at your website, you know, whenever you pull away. And then they're like, okay, this place looks like they're halfway legit. I'll call him, all right? I mean, people will walk up to you whenever you're out there, but there's just a lot of people that won't. They're just not comfortable doing that, okay? And what they're going to do is they're going to look at your truck. They're going to look for some signage. They're either going to call the number on that truck, or they're going to go to your website, all right? And I cannot stress it enough. Like, if you're cutting grass, you don't have signage on your truck, man, that is honestly, if I were to start my lawn business over, that is the first thing that I would do, is I would wrap my truck. Don't stick some little dinky tiny magnets on your truck, you know, with like little tiny, no. Just spend the money and do it right. Get yourself a decent truck wrap, or paint and put some good bold numbers in your truck. It pays for itself exponentially, because you're not just getting any type of lawns. You're getting lawns beside your lawns, and that is volume. All right, so now you got your postcards working for you. You got your truck wrap working for you, okay? You are rolling in the right direction, all right? there's one more thing that you can do, and I'll be honest with you guys. I've saved that for the people that are in Turf Pros Academy. This last thing, it does take a little bit more effort, but if you will do this thing, and look, I ain't gonna tell you everything, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. I'll just tell you what it is. It is positioning yourself as an expert in the neighborhoods that you're working in, particularly on social media, closed Facebook groups, and the like. All right, that's what I'm gonna say about that. If you can get into those groups and start giving away free content and free advice, man, I ain't gonna tell you how we go about doing that, because that's some more secret, that is some serious secret sauce. But look, if you'll take the time to figure that out yourself on how you can get into these closed little Facebook groups, position yourself as an expert in the lawn care industry, things that people have problems with, you know, like how to winterize a sprinkler system, you know, or a common issue that's going on in people's lawns in the neighborhood, you know, where there's some type of fungus or disease that's happening in there in the spring season. Just all that stupid stuff, man, that like people want to know about their lawns. If you position yourself as an expert in their neighborhood, whew. Hey man, but if you're just doing volume and you don't have your price right, you're just spinning your wheels. You're just going nowhere even faster, all right? Don't do that. Here's a video on how you can go about getting your pricing correct.